Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today is a new guitar day. Okay, so what I have here is a Fender Professional 2 in Mystic Green, very beautiful color, and you guys probably already know these guitars. I think they came last year, if I'm not mistaken, and it's a great guitar, sounds great. They have changed pickups, and there's also something very interesting here on the first or second tone knob. What I have here, a little bit of a sculpt. Not that it makes much of a difference because the wood is still there. If this is for higher excess fret, it's not much different, a little bit more comfortable, but you still have some difficulty reaching the higher frets. It's very well built. It says Corona, California, Fender 75 behind, and I have here a page with the specs so I don't forget anything. So American Professional to Stratocaster, an alder body, gloss polyurethane, I can say this, body finish. In this case we have a maple neck, deep C. I don't know why they call this a deep C, because it's a super normal C shape. I don't see anything deep about it. Very comfortable, just like my American Fender standard. Although here in the back it's satin, so there's no gloss, only on the front. What else we have here? 9.5 inch radius, so it has black dots, correct? 22 narrow tall frets. The scale length is 25.5 inch, and bone nut, 2-point synchronized tremolo with cold rolled steel block, whatever that means. I haven't changed the strings yet because the guitar came with the strings brand new, but those strings are the Dario, and I don't like them very much, not because of the tone or something like that, because I really don't give a damn about strings in terms of tone. For me they all sound the same. It's just because they're not as flexible. They're 09s, but they're not so flexible as I'm used to. Ernie Ball Super Slinky, that's it. And the Fender V Mod 2 single coil. All pickups are Fender V Mod 2. New pickups from Fender, I believe. They're a little bit hot. I believe they're Alnico, like Alnico 2 or 3 or something like that. I can recall right now. 5-way blade pickup switch, and then this real cool thing here which pops out and pops in. When it pops out, it's not very beautiful to see, but okay. What else? It stays in tune. It's very beautiful. You can adjust the truss rod, the neck also from here. Okay, and it's connected to my Katana Mkii. As usual, I'm using my Sennheiser E906 into my Apollo interface, and it's recording in Logic. There will be no post effects. I'm going to just demo two tones, a clean tone with all pickups, and then a crunch tone. I'm not going into heavy stuff, okay? But let's check out this very curious tone switch. So on the bridge, bitey as always. Now it's only working the bridge pickup. Now, when I engage this, automatically engages the neck pickup. So you have the combination of the bridge and neck pickup, and it changes dramatically the tone. I'm not much of a fan of the bridge pickup on strats. I really don't like it too much. Okay, has that certain twang to it that I really don't use, but when we engage this, it becomes much more crystal clear. Almost bell-like sounding. By the way, I'm not using any effects on the Katana, a little bit of reverb, and the last EQ is rolled out on the high-end 630, so it's not totally open. I don't like that. Okay, on the second position, it's still active, so on the second position will be just these two pickups, right? When you engage it, all three pickups are active. And it's kind of interesting because that famous strat tone here on the second position suddenly becomes more apparent when this is engaged with all three pickups. I don't know why, especially if you're doing some kind of funky stuff. Now, check the difference. It retains that sparkle, but at the same time adds some warmth to it, which is really cool. Just by itself, without the tone engaged, much more aggressive. Check out now. So the fact is, on the second position, it reminds me much more of my American Fender and even my Vintera than actually being like this, just regular Strat. I don't know why. Okay, so it's really cool. We did engage, it sounds really cool. It also comes with a Tremolo Bar, a very cool art case. I'll post a picture on it really soon. And this bar is really cool because it just pops in like this. You don't need to go around. That's a huge improvement for me. Now the strings will go out of tune because they're brand new, like I told you, so it's normal. Okay, so let's check out the third position. Now this is activated or not, doesn't matter. The tremolo is like this, a little bit up. If it goes backwards, it gives you a tone and a half almost, but I like it the way it is. Now the first position. Gotta check the tuning. Really sparkle tone now on the neck pickup. And I noticed that they're much hotter than my other strats. So back to the bridge pickup. Almost going into a little bit of distortion. Activating the neck pickup. Second position normal. Activating the switch. Middle. Fourth. And the neck. little bit more crunch, a little bit more reverb, and we are almost there. See the difference? I prefer this for Stevie Ray Vaughan, open. Real sparkle than the way it is normally. So it sounds really cool, very defined, and it sounds really cool with the Katana. And I've tested with my tube amps, and this thing is sounds beautiful with tube amps. Let's go for the current channel and see how it sounds. Okay, here I decrease a little bit of the treble from the amp, but apart from that, going out of tune. So this is neck pickup. I'm gonna have some reverb in post, just so you guys can hear how it sounds with a little bit of effects. Okay. Now on the fourth position. Okay, now just the middle pickup. Second position. Always making mistakes when the record button is on. Guys, I'm so sorry. Bridge pickup. If you go into the second position, engage this. Sounds really cool. Even now on the bridge position we disengage, we have the neck pickup also in the math. Without it. With it. And on neck pickup it has this really great tone that I love from a Strat. Although I could improve the tone with the Katana, and there's a new pack coming out, especially made for this kind of guitar. Gonna go out of tune. I knew it. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this not so small video. This guitar is amazing. He really sings. I bought it here from a friend in a Portuguese store. And what else? I can tell you that the string action, it can go really low, although it will lose some sustain, as you guys probably know. But there's always this thing that I don't understand, although this is not very of a vintage profile neck, it's more of a modern one. I use like 2 millimeters from here and 1.5 from there to have, like, you know, you can do this to check the space between, so you can put it a credit card over there, and the neck is straight. But from the 12th fret upwards, if you look at the guitar from a certain angle, it always seems that the strings are very high, and when you're playing, they are indeed. It's kind of weird. I don't know, I can lower them a little bit more, but it'll probably make some fret buzz or something like that. So I think Stratocasters are some guitars that you really have to get used to them, right? Especially on the upper registry, because they're not so easy, except for Yngwie Malmsteen and some other people like him, to solo. I'm talking for myself. It's a little bit more, it's a bit harder because I know I have to deal with higher strings here. Comparing to an Ibanez, for example, where if you want to really shred, you have all access. I always have a point of reference, which is my Ibanez Jam Junior. Then I'm going to tell you that I prefer to my Ibanez floral green, foam green, whatever the hell is. I don't know why, it's much cheaper, but it sounds so good, so right for the guitar. I don't know, something about that guitar. And probably because I got used to play for lots of years in a metal band with for at least 8 years with that type of neck shape, that everything that I do here on an Ibanez or my Schecter, sort of, but Ibanez, it's very easy, you know? And here you have to fight it a little bit, at least for me. Even for simple exercises. But you get used to it, and you can always adjust with individual saddles to your taste, and hope for the best if it doesn't fret out. So it's very beautiful, as you guys can see. I hope the camera has been in focus during all this time, because I don't want to redo everything again. And stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna show you the new pack that I've made on the Boss Katana Mkii 2 for this specific guitar. So if you have one or a similar Strat, you'll like it. It's sounding very cool. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, will help a lot, and check out my new song. I'll post a link here, something on the screen. Call it Broken Hopes. It was all recorded with the Boss GT1000, all guitars. Even the bass was recorded with the Boss GT1000. Of course, it has post-production, but and it was played with the Nick Johnston Schecter Diamond Series guitar, and I think it's sounding very cool. If you haven't checked already, check it out. Hope you like the tones and the song. See you on the next one, guys. Cheers!